Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another anime first impressions video. This is going to be on one that I actually was waiting for this season, and that is, didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next world? You guys have been in my channel for quite a bit. You probably recognize this title from my light novel reviews. I might bring it back so I can start reviewing this one instead of episode by episode on the series. I'll bring back the light novels reviews that I've been doing on it. But anyways, before I continue, a few things. One, if you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Consider being a patron as well, or just donating money during Super Chat when I'm live. Secondly, guys, there is quite a bit of first impression videos that are already out. There's a few more that will be airing in my channel this week, so make sure you guys keep up with all those, because these past week and this week will be full for first impressions. Lastly, guys, there is a spoiler alert to this video, because I will talk about it in some detail. In fact, I'll add a little bit more that's not included in the first episode, so you have been warned. The anime itself follows a girl who is pretty powerful. We don't actually see how powerful she is until the end of the first episode. But essentially, the anime episode starts with her entering to the country, to a city. She's from the country. She enters to a city, and essentially, she's the first part. She's looking around the city, and there's all these people are telling her to be careful because she's a kid, and that's the reoccurring joke, is that she doesn't feel like a kid, but they see her as a kid because, well, she doesn't have a body of a woman. So anyways, she is staying in an inn where there's a little girl who then is presumed to be kidnapped. She doesn't know that, but she believes that she is. So she goes, rescues her, and with the help of other girls that she kind of met up with throughout the episode, they go and rescue her. Now, at the end, they have to defeat the people who are kidnapping the kids, and they're basically five adventurers or hunters is what they're called here, that are almost level A. So perspective, I believe, because all these kids are considered trainees, they would probably be level F, if I believe, or D. I could be wrong. So they're supposed to be way stronger than them. And anyway, she defeats them all with one shot, because they keep making fun of her that she looks too young, and etc., etc. So she takes insult to that. At the end of the episode, she goes to the school that she's going to, the hunter school, and she ends up being roommates with all the girls that she went to venture with. So in a nutshell, that's the first episode. I did a pretty bad job on giving a summary on the first episode, but that's basically what it is. Now, a few things on just what my thoughts of the anime and compared to the light novel, because I have read the light novel, have not read the manga, but I've read the light novel, so I don't know if it's faithful to the manga. It could be, but it is not faithful to the light novel. The light novel really starts with her as a human, and then dying, speaking to this god person, being born as a princess, realizing why she was born into royalty, and then being betrayed by her family, having to live outside of the kingdom of the noble society, figuring out that she is a great hunter, but she cannot become a hunter unless she's properly placed in a class. So because of that, she is sent to this school. Now, that at that point is when the episode starts, so we completely miss all that. Now, I will say they do kind of recap it in the episode. They explain how she was a smart girl when she was a human, and she had no friends. So when she died and she went and she spoke to the guy that was going to resurrect her in a different world, she has to be average. They also explain that the reason she's so powerful is because they got the strongest being in the world and the weakest being in the world, and they averaged the power out, which ended up being a lot stronger than any human. So, because they compared her to like an elder dragon to, like an ant. So the average between those two is still hundreds of times stronger than a regular human. So that's why that happened. And same thing with her being born into a noble family and et cetera, et cetera. So she really just wants to be average. She lived her life as a smart kid, as a human, and she just wants to have a regular life where people don't look at her as a prodigy, but as just a regular person. So we miss a lot of that. We also miss the first interaction between her and the nano machinery bots, I think is what they're called. Essentially, there's this one being that she can see that no one else can see, and essentially they're the ones that control the magic in the world. And it also explains why she's able to do certain stuff that other people can't, because she's able to speak to them. One of the unique powers that we see in the first episode, they kind of say it as a side note that's very strange for someone to have, is a storage unit. And she's able to put stuff in her pocket, huge stuff in her pocket, because she has storage, and that's a very unique thing to have. So I think they did a good job in just kind of introducing the anime itself, but I kind of felt like they should have started from the right beginning, and her getting to the point that she is, that would have lasted at least an episode or two. Now, because of that, I feel like they're gonna rush through this anime, and I really hope they don't, because they would kind of ruin the anime itself, to be honest. I forgot how many volumes they are, light novel wise. I'm still in volume 1, to be honest, I think. So I'll continue reviewing it if I can, and you guys might be able to see a little bit of the story before it even airs. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Check out those light novel reviews if you want to check them out. Also check out the first impression videos. Out of 10, because I know what the story should be like on light novel, I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. I think it's great. You guys should check it out. You guys probably will enjoy it more than I do, but because I know what it should have been and it's not, I feel like it shouldn't get as high of a rating. So let me know in the comment section if you've seen this one yet. It is currently in Crunchyroll, so make sure you go check it out. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.